Okay. Hey, Warriors. Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. Can I just say, that red challenge was bullshit. But that's neither here nor there. So, we gotta talk about Chris Brown. We have to. It's no way around it. Even as much as I would love to wrap up my entire time talking about Chris Brown, he wouldn't let me if I wanted to. He wouldn't let me. So, as of recently, Chris Brown was featured on Jet Magazine. First of all, I didn't know they still made Jet Magazine. Point number one. Point number two, I didn't know they were still like, they were pretty popular as well. They're definitely gonna be popular now after Chris Brown interview with them. He's on this month's cover of Jet Magazine, looking festive. He doesn't look as dead as he usually does. Like, he usually walk around looking like the Grim Reaper, but at least he looks like he got some meat on his bones or something. I I'll save that for later. Here's the thing. He did the interview and he was throwing shade and it's just a weird interview, and I'm just gonna read you guys a couple of his quotes and comments. So he was asked about his beef with the media, and he had the following to say: "The media is full of yellow journalism. A lot of things I say, they will flip it. Instead of them getting off on all the positive stuff that I do, they will bring out the negatives and draw out that story." Well, save it for the end, Darrell. Tell him all what he said, then sum it all up. Okay. Next, that he was asked about his beef with Jay-Z, which I didn't know he had a beef with Jay-Z. I'm assuming it had something to do with Rihanna, but apparently so. So here it is. He says, "No disrespect because I'm a fan, but nobody brings up the fact that Jay-Z stabbed someone and sold drugs. He gets a pass." What? Save it. Okay. Y'all know how hard it is to contain three people up here who have so much to say right now? It is the hardest thing in history to do. I'm trying my hardest. Here we go. On Trayvon Martin. I identify with Trayvon 100% as far as living in 2013 still dealing with blatant racism. This generation is so used to racism that it's normal. We don't care. We aren't on drugs or catching AIDS, but they still look at us as niggas. Christopher. On controlling his anger issues. Oh, the irony. You have to go through the struggle before you can get to the good part. I don't try to lash out at people or be as mad or impulsive as I used to be. I got to the point where it's only so much you can take from the master, you feel me? I've taken my fair share of lashings. Let's take another one. And last but not least, on his relationship with Kickball Change, Crash Bandicoot, and Rihanna. Relationships are the most difficult part. That's why I was honest with those two girls and put out that bullshit ass video. Feelings, Darrell, check them. Sorry. I fell in love with another girl. Then my ex came back. So it was like, he talking about Karuchi. His ex being Rihanna came back. What's a man to do? I told them both the truth. I didn't do the sucker role. Okay, so where are my reading glasses? So we have about 2 minutes, well, a minute and a half. I'll give myself up to 6 minutes to just discuss all of this really quickly, and I'm going to just try to contain it all, and here we go. Okay, on his beef with the media. First of all, I had no idea no, we're not talking about that yet. We're talking about that. No, see, he's trying to jump to that one. We're on this one. Okay, the media draws a negative picture of Chris Brown. Chris Brown, here's the thing. If we had somebody like, let's use a really cute cookie cutter type of, let's use someone like Austin Mahone. You guys know who Austin Mahone is, right? Thus far, he is like a cookie cutter image of a pop star at this point. He hasn't given us any reason to paint him in a negative image, correct? Now, flip it. Chris Brown, who's given us ample amount of ammunition. I mean ammunition enough that we can take out a whole damn continent worth of bullets for us to use against you. I mean, from you threw the window out of Good Morning America. I'm not living in the past, but you beat Rihanna down. But you know I'm over it. Just so we're clear, I have been over it for some time now. Is that a spider? No, it's not. Man, I was about to get out of here on camera. It's like you give us these things. It's always you're in the media. You're smashing your car into poles. You're cussing out paparazzi. You're shooting at folks. You scribbling and doing graffiti on a 6 point something million dollar house in the middle of a gated community that looks very nice. And you ask why they paint you this way. You give us nothing but a choice. It's your choice to be painted like this. And at this point, the music is the only thing you got left. Because your image is shot. I mean, shot. Next. On to his beef with Jay-Z, which I didn't know existed. Why, if you do have a beef with Jay-Z, you don't see Jay-Z talking about Chris Brown and how he beat Rihanna, and which I'm over, and how he out doing stupid stuff. Jay-Z ain't worried about you. So why did you feel the need, and why did it muster up in your soul to decide to talk about how Jay-Z, BTW, if you guys who don't know what he's talking about, back in the backbacks, like when Jay-Z first, like before he was even Jay-Z, he was just Jay. He stabbed somebody in New York or something. That's, when he was getting out of the drug thing. And he was selling drugs before he was even Jay. He was just whatever his real name is. And his name Carter or something like that. That's his last name. I don't know. So for you to break, that's just like you saying you sick of us bringing up your past. Why would you go and dig up in the closet and bring up Jay-Z's past? What point? Now you're contradicting yourself, and that he has a problem with. Next, on Trayvon Martin, Chris Brown believes he's racially profiled. You're not racially profiled. You're not racially profiled, Chris Brown. Let me just say that. You are not. You are profiled because you are a stereotypical 23-year-old with too much damn money and an unstable mindset. That's why you're profiled. Just saying. Okay, on controlling his anger, he's gotten better. I will give him that. He's gotten much better. He ain't threw nothing out no windows as of late, I don't believe. And that video you put out about Crash Bandicoot and Rihanna was dumb. Dumb as hell. And you could have kept it in your place. You could have wrote an open letter on chrisbrownworld.com and got more of an appreciation than that. That video didn't do nothing but piss me off, and it probably pissed them off too. But that's neither here nor there. Let me know what you guys think about Chris Brown and the little gotcha bar, because I can't keep talking about this, because I can go on days and days and days discussing Chris Brown shenanigans. I love you guys for watching. Peace.